Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Thank you so much for joining us today. Before we begin, please like this video, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next update. Today we bring you serious news from different part of South Sudan. These are stories about violence and land dispute, cattle raid, and also a major legal case that could affect the future election in South Sudan. These stories are painful, but they are important because they show what many communities are facing every day: insecurity, loss of life, and tension between neighbors. Let's begin our report with this. In Lagos State, 6 people have died after conflict over cattle grazing. Local leaders say the fighting happened at a cattle camp called Makwe. The conflict involved the Alep community and the Panyar community. These communities are found in areas known as Amokping and Paluch Payam in Rumbek East and Rumbek Central counties. According to local officials, the clash happened on Friday and it quickly became violence. People were injured and others lost their life. It was not just a small argument. It turned into a serious army confrontation. A senior local administrator in Paluch Payam, Deng Majok, say the fighting caused the deaths of 6 people from both sides. He also confirmed that at least 10 other people were wounded. This is very sad. When conflict happens between communities, it does not only affect those who are fighting, it affects families, children, women, and even the elderly who may not have any part in the violence. It also destroys trust between neighbors. But there is one positive update. Officials say that after the violence, the situation became calm. The calm returned after state authorities and the county commissioner from both counties stepped in. They worked to separate the group and stop the violence from spreading. According to the report, the wounded people were taken to Rumbek State Hospital for treatment. The medical director of the hospital, Dr. Madid Terrain, said the hospital received 4 patients with gunshot wound early Saturday morning around 2 a.m. And he said the injuries were serious, but the patients were stable and their wounds were not life-threatening. So at least in that part, there is hope that the injury will recover. However, the bigger problem is not only treating the injuries. The bigger issue is how to stop this kind of violence from happening again. Let us speak honestly here. Lagos State has suffered for a long time from conflict connected to cattle grazing land and revenge attack. Many people in South Sudan depend on cattle for survival. Cattle are not only animals. They represent wealth, families, value, marriage, dowry, and identity. But because cattle are very valuable, cattle dispute easily become deadly. When grazing land is limited, or when there is a drought, or when people move into other areas, tension grows. And when there are guns everywhere, small problems become big war. Many times, these clashes are fueled by lack of strong law enforcement in the area, availability of a small arm, weak local peace agreement, tribal anger, and revenge mentality. And once blood is spilled, it becomes hard to stop retaliation. This is why leader and elder must work hard to prevent revenge attack, because if revenge began, the number of deaths can rise quickly. A civil society leader, Daniel Latcon, who is the Lake State Coordinator of Community Empowerment for Progress Organization, condemned the violence. He called it a very sad event. He said it is painful that 6 lives were lost and many others were wounded. He asked authorities to investigate and make sure the people responsible are held accountable. He also warned about the danger of retaliation. When one side attacks, the other side may plan revenge. That is how violence becomes a cycle. So his message was clear. Communities must solve dispute peacefully. And honestly, that message is important for every part of South Sudan today. Now let us move to another big story. This one is not about fighting on the ground, but it is about politics and law. South Sudan election law is now facing a serious legal challenge in the East African Court of Justice, also known as EACJ. This case is about one part of the election law that allow the president-elect to appoint some members of parliament. This issue has created debate because many people believe that lawmakers should be elected by the people, not chosen by one person. The East African Court of Justice will hear the case next month on March 11, 2026. In Arusha, Tanzania, the hearing will be done by a panel of 5 judges. The case is called Wani Santino Jada vs. the Attorney General of the Republic of South Sudan. The person who filed the case is a South Sudanese advocate, Wani Santino Jada. The person who filed the case is a South Sudanese. He is challenging section of the National Election Act 2012, which was amended in 2023. The specific part being challenged is section 60 in the bracket 4. This section gives the president elect power to appoint 5% of the National Legislative Assembly. So Kir Mayadit can appoint anyone elect, depend on this. In numbers that equal about 17 members of parliament can be appointed by the president. So the question is simple. Should the president-elect be allowed to appoint members of the parliament, MPs? Critics say this can weaken democracy and reduce accountability. The applicant argue that this appointment power is not found in South Sudan transitional constitution. He said the constitution requires legislators to be elected through free and fair election by secret ballot. The argument is that parliament must represent the people, and the people should choose their representative. If a president can appoint members of parliament, then those members of parliament may become loyal to the president, not to the citizen. And that can affect independence of parliament, separation of power, check and balances, and oversight of the executive. This is a serious matter. The applicant said this appointment system goes against Article 56 in bracket 1, close bracket, open bracket A, and close bracket. Of the Constitution, we give legislative power to representative chosen by the people. In simple words, law-making power belongs to elected representative, not appointed one. There is also another big issue connected to this case. South Sudan has not held national election since independence in 2011. That means Parliament has not been elected for many years. Its mandate has been extended several times through peace agreement. Many citizens ask, how can an unelected Parliament have full democratic legitimacy? Now, if part of the Parliament is appointed by President Salva Kiir Mayardit, it becomes even more controversial. The case argued that law passed by such a Parliament may lack legitimacy because the people did not choose the lawmakers. On the other side, the government has reportedly defended this provision. The government of Salva Kiir Mayardit said it can help give representation to minority groups, trade unions, and persons with disabilities. That sounds positive, but the applicant said the law itself does not clearly mention those groups. Instead, it gives the president a broad power to appoint anyone. That is why the case is important. If the court rules against the law, South Sudan may need to change the election law before the 2026 election. And remember, South Sudan elections are planned for December 2026. That will be the first national election since 2011. But election can only bring peace if people trust the system. And people will only trust the system if it is fair and constitutional. Now let us move to Juba, the capital city. There has been a deadly incident in a suburb called Juba 2. Authorities in central Equatorial State say they have restored calm after a violent land dispute. This incident happened on Sunday and left 2 people dead and several other injured. Land disputes in Juba have been rising in recent years because the city is expanding fast. Many people want land, but land ownership is often unclear. In some cases, people grab land illegally, fake ship allocate land, boundaries are changed without government approval, and disputes become violent. That is what happened in Juba 2. This area is called Juba 2. The state advisor on security and peace, Angelo Daya, gave a strong warning. He told residents not to involve themselves in land grabbing. He said anyone illegal demarcating land will face arrest and legal action. He also warned people who claim to be chief and allocate land without authority. He said clearly there is no approved land demarcation in any part of central Equatorial State at this time. So anyone dividing land and selling it is breaking the law. He also asked the public to cooperate with security forces to maintain peace. The Assistant Inspector General of Police and Commissioner of Police in Central Equatoria State, Lieutenant General Andra Martin Asen, say security force acted quickly. He confirmed that security intervened and contained the violence. He said the situation is now calm. This is a good news, but it also shows that land disputes are becoming a dangerous problem in the capital. If land disputes are not controlled, they can create long-term hatred, tribal division, and political accusations. Another important point, the Commissioner of Juba County, Honorable Emmanuel Tete Esbon, dismissed claim by SPLM-IGO. Some people were linking the incident to political tension, but he said those claims are baseless. He explained that the violence was caused by land grabber, not politics. He also expressed a regret for the deaths and injuries. So this shows that even in the capital city, land issues can quickly turn into violence. Now let us move to another very serious situation in Jonglei State, especially in Duke County. According to the report, at least 10 people have been killed and one person injured in a series of cattle raids over the last 2 days. Local authorities said more than 1,000 cattle were stolen. This is a major loss. The county commissioner, John Shatim Ray, the latest incident happened on Sunday afternoon outside Duke Padiet town. Attacker raid cattle grazing in the field. During the raid, 7 youths were killed, and between 1,000 up to 1,500 cattle were taken. This is shocking. The commissioner said the cattle had not been recovered yet, but local youths were pursuing the attackers. He also said that the group attacked a day earlier in Paju town, where they stole 503 cattle and killed 1 herder. Then during the pursuit, 2 more youths were killed and another injured. So when we count 7 killed in the latest raid, 1 killed, 7 people were killed in the latest raid, and 1 killed in Paju raid, 2 killed during pursuit. Total number are 10 people killed. This is a tragedy. The commissioner suspects that the attacker were army youths from the neighboring Greater People administrative area. He said this suspicion is based on the language spoken during the raid and the direction they moved after the attack. But the Greater People administrative area information minister Jacob Wershum denied any acknowledge. He said they are not aware of such cattle raid. He also said they have security measures along the border. He explained that none of the youth crossed into Duke. He called the claim peace spoiler. So now there are accusation and denied. This is common in this situation, but one matter most is how authorities and communities will work together to prevent more attack, because cattle raid can quickly lead to revenge. Now let us speak deeper about cattle raid in Jonglei and other areas. Cattle raiding has been happening for years in Jonglei, Pibor, and other neighboring states. It is driven by poverty, anger, revenge, lack of job for youth, competition for resources, culture of cattle wealth, and easy access to gun. When young people have gun and no opportunities, some join raid. And when communities lose cattle, they feel humiliated and angry, then they raid back. This creates endless cycle of violence. It also affects school, hospital, food security, economy, and peace agreement. So at this point, it is important to ask a serious question: how can South Sudan move forward if communities fighting over land and cattle? The country needs development, it needs road, hospital, school, and job, but insecurity blocks all of that. Investors will not come to areas where people are killed, aid workers struggle to reach remote areas, and government services become weak. So peace is not only a moral issue here. Peace is also an economic issue. Thank you for watching. Bana ka rwanti kokien ka tungne nas mi jira mi jidid gwasme. Gorje no dir channel li support ko Rwandi TV kan chwa shukajin. Bana main point bana kalat ke jari podame ko de randa roda linga katin kon lat korodian. Te kon kaler shuk ko jokin wante bana ling gwasmene. Goro jin bi subscribe ko biler bi kan yamala shukaji report ni am bana kon gwas bana right ka kwi Lake State daro shal ka me Lake State chala den go chane dang bakal shakan nakten ka cha ok tong wan cha kanang ki anyway gwad dana gang natin wa gang ne ken ke gwad mi chikan ok ni kan nang lo ken lak ken gor ke juach ano jen gwadan wo ko rum tin ko on wan ke kujime te ko kujime te ko en gwad mo chi gorum gwad dana ken ken ka mietin ka wal chukor to kam dien an ko mo cherum to duelen chwal ka lep community ka jang kan panyar community ka jang ba kan community dang ro de ti ana wa beke keria mi chola mok pin kan palosh payam karumbek is kan rumbek central counties kan go de kon begeten wa mi shigoro mo ko yo to kam dien ana shwarin chunak chane dambakal chagana ka kan kam jana krodien keri pordien mi chala de ken ne dangwal tiken kabot ramila local administrator ka palosh payam won mi chala deng ma jok cha jo che lat gwas mene jane ci kormo cha tuok kormo che ne dambakal chagana kan ne dangwal te kabot ne re to chagana ndolwal jo che lat gwas me ngai kondi ale dungok be chelong la na lieutenant ko kenen kona kwadel ko ala jiktin o ko kala welde re wike South Sudan nuari amene jangba dungok jala ka ne shanka jen ter kon la to kam ken civil society leader wuri shal Daniel Latkon milaram mitteka leg state jala do men dana ci tuok jeka lon jen civil society activist leda kamen chalke community key coordinator ka community empowerment for progress organization which I'll say for re wike South Sudan achala do men chiro da to kam nen kontin la jewich jane kam jana korodin ko ne korodien chala do no melari tell authority re wishing with me ko authority mitetin ke jewich kene ko la kwa do yikori de to yala do ne me jen ta da na liuna ka je re wishing with me gwaza me be kon diala ngacha te kon ke report adien me de kon link East African Court of Justice chikala do ne ka korpa den be biga kum South Sudan bikan nang rei block ka lugo mo lung mi cha chol ka ji South Sudan wun mi shal ka wani Santino Jada wani Santino Jada jen che kum kirmi yadi te jele block anono lo chala do shwale ne en kezamo chwalis wani Santino Jada vs Attorney General of the Republic of South Sudan wude shwal kame Anthony Jada share case jele East African Court of Justice case mo foinde kia kenyam en mishalke East Africa Court of Justice te dor shalke Arusha ka Tanzania nyen wadan teten shude me che case jele ben case mo dunko inquiry kia case mo de kolaro ne gwan mishala de ne wa president Salva Kiir yadi take all the power and order members of the parliament kada lawma kodere ga kwanyejen shude shalka me Santino jeneshi talk jeneshi president che lawma karche de kwache ka de kwanyere kon te ngot ko mu we ga kwanyi mi dar kene de ti lat ke la jingoni ke members of parliament be kana lo yal ka Kiir me yadi so kujemo jene kene de kon biya members of parliament ne de kon de ka kwany bu ga kwanje wi ne ken baran kwany ne ken ko ba ko ngaje no jen le de ka kwinat che biya lo yal ka Kiir me yadit but welalo yal ka citizen ke gane de content ko represent so ne me akuma Kiir me yadi de no ena gwaza me chuda me che kor mo che chulep ka jen court ka jen East African Court of Justice mo ano ba jo luka kor paden be ka luka ba luga ala kuma Kiir me yadi chigana claim no e wa Kiir take all the power ano be members of parliament baga kwan chuda me lara no tele jaka ngora no mo no tele jakongot shekula do ne ajeno bajo look and look mo mi cha wujiga no chuda me mi chale wani Santino mi chidune chala chunga no president Kiir me yadi chete ka power ka obe members of parliament baga kwan ke belo umakar baga kwan awa ba wona ko many point de inquiry men bala ke 2026 me baje ger so jo me mi chala da ken ka do badan ken lat ke je chigala do ne meni akel mi butu ngwan baga yar mo wud me mo we wowin ka tok de men ke je ne ideal kuma Kiir me yadit tele power ko dere members of parliament kwanya la jen but cha gore ka constitution ne dana kana gor ko goru je Kiir be take all the power but right now should me challenge kala ne me shi tok ko de ramimo mi la ko de ne ideal dere ka kwan agent ka power che men me cheler tene ko la members of parliament ba ka dil kwan ka tet anetin kontin ku kan ga represent cha jo mo cha jo kwene ken bana we woni am gwatu mene report dien de kon nyoko mu kwen kon gwasme ke kui tin kon lat ko rodien bana right ke titi tu dong de kon kelinga gwa ka do bran ti to ko ja so ko kujimo gwasme men bana nyoko mu kwen kone lat kon main point tega tung wanda lat ko rodien chen manda nan ngai kon re kuma ka marai ke kirmi yadit okay yo chalat gwasme ke Juba dio je chineri wan bay kana ngach take kurm ji to gane ka koni dangro tin paiwe gwan mi chane dangro cha ganektin kana mo dung mon ke land issues medan chala do wa ka ji kuma spela yo kana to kon dong char chala do ikene tiken ke ikene kon ga ke kuma SSPD bi kan kula do kan SSPD bi no ne wad ni natin kana kon tin la atin cha mun cha de tup ala mon ke Juba chala problem lon ko ngai kone la nying mon dial ka Juba la ka lar ke ga do mi shajen ate ni de la mon la ka kok a changa je kume ki bu kan kwarbo panken chitke de ne ana bi kan mon bi kan ga kep ko bom so na ma chawla de no kure dan ci tok pan ka je kan to kore mo che ne ro che kanak kan ne ko kine mo ka bot ana na wachi kume che interfere kwa na la jogo no kore ci tok ki ka ma spela yo kane de ni SSPD gang ni jimon korodien watele spela yo tele connection tin so na me da lakel wana kaler do dien gwas ndana cheke tok tin dor shalke Jonglei state ta Dukanti yeri por shalat gwas me Dukanti chalat no chine dangwel chike liutin ne dangwel ato ano kanere shana gwal mo chaok chaga peitin ne ko la local authorities kanene ne chaok di chop ke kit chaga pe ke kidu ku dang die ke kina diok di chalaro chaga pe jenetin kon ati chalke murole chimorle chi wakene kona chiben chikanoki kan ka page churi la county commissioner John Shatim re ka duk padi chala do ne rar ne okten kontin tra dong te gwad mate jwa te tin an wenamo wa chimorle chigaben chikanoko to je gani go page ka changdar a page kan page je wa ngwen gwad yu kur chaw to ok jobe kidu kudang di chayo nanki kin dang diok atin ngwen ko ren tema ka jodan chalat ware ri kana mo cha nei at chok wel cha ganak ne dang baro na ka gwa da nan koktin waram kel na ka pa jut ke jen kwi wok bane ne ro ko kien na ka ba ka gwa da wa ga lortin na na wa mane di al kan chok ko weltin kon chiliu wa dan chimorle ki greater people administrative area use shiga ben ka duka chikano ki gana kwal are ko mo charam dan la information minister wuri chal ke je ko wershum cha yodika chala no jenetel ngwaneka to shiwere which we mi ka duk ti shaok cha kwal la shede na ku jene she tok na me jene ya ka ngai kon shiang mi te gari mi chala ngwane murle a chine ken kwar ken chika nanok la ken la na jeno chikene ko ken ko ka gwal me report chala neten konin be warai ken ga tok murle ka chika we bane ga do bada nan integrated people administrative area teten ba alo jen ku ngwane ku lo ko wa gum kan ga na cover tina korean kan ga na cover men mo cha ba guru ba ko jen do bada show de larno ngai kono dum wo ka rieg midit kumurle community mena kan mala le ne shiang ngwane ken ti chala no chicken dier ka authority dien la jen kan buga na biken ko nak nan kan no ko kwal kan gad but this time chiga nang no korodien ten mudien mi jikana nang so cha nang no wok report an cha lat gwas me de kon dial tikenge kam na mone te dialat kon ngati o rei wike South Sudan te dum wanta we jegalong to go dong de realeka akir president Salva Kiir may yadi take all the power and order rik dial he derga kapchong but she fail ko dong be mal be jinu ajem nen contradict ticketing men jagwaz me da la jen kwi ko dan to kam SPLA yo ken SSPDF mi mo bana olat ke report dien ban me tin jene Kiir may yadi jaram dan take power ko der mal der jenu ko jaram dan take control kade dial mi chala no mala kwa je implement che mal che cha je implement but che look mi no go jeno there first by president Dr. Machar there jelun che jelun but right now Kiir is refusing to release Dr. Machar kana mo jena jakti dial ko big jek che kon dial ngaje no chi kana lelbo men o lat ka mal chaltuman peace initiative kana me ngoda bo ko setback ni agreement da na cha ta la 2018 peace agreement ko che committee ni chakala kwanyen Kiir telane ka te kulalo yal keje pale first by president party de la kuma SPLA yo benje jor ke je logo no der le we get involved ajen kwala jogo na hen mun yakani ano mele de me sie chong ala muguro bi malben ku SPLA yo ku je involved pel par call just en team chairman ajen so mi ku darma char ku je were ku maka ka jaram yedan la peace signatory you know and the outcome of this meeting bala zero ke talam butokten so na medela je report ana gorde nyu konkel ame jiram jidit go robi nyu ane ko ken ka chuje parwich and obi subscribe ka Changfied YouTube channel biata mal bye bye